to the channel. I'm your host, Wayne Moore, and we are actually going to go ahead and start ourselves up a playthrough of the Surge 2. Figured it might be wise to go ahead and not let this Let's Play wait for too long. Just for the simple fact of games like this, it's wise to keep your fingers up to snuff as much as possible. The longer this goes, the worse it'll get. Plus, I've been itching to get back into the Surge 2 anyway, so, win-win. You folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, and subscribe. Drop a comment here on YouTube or both. Check out some of my other playlists, and wherever you folks happen to be, have a nice / good / amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And let's get into this. Just finagling with these controls to see if I actually want to. That is for the Okay. I'll just have to get back used to this. I forgot that you could switch this up. Glad that you could. That's something I actually need to check. I wonder if that was because of my having been in the game or otherwise. Detrain.
Humans inheriting all their countless imperfections. How could machines ever be better than us? Would they not, by design, follow the path of their creators and, in the end, fail?
You're partly right. They don't need to be better to kill us all. You just need to be more dangerous or in the perfect position. Well, if that ain't a way to start the day. This one actually comes with a little character creator that actually does matter in its own little way. I've already got an idea of who or what it is I'm looking for, but we'll go over the bits and pieces. Let me see now. There we go. Suppressing a workers' revolt on the lunar colony has left its mark on you as a mining wars veteran. Having been exposed to toxic substances and suffering from PTSD, a taxpayer-funded first-class flight to Jericho City's redeployment center was the least they could do for you. Wait a minute. Earth has you back? Or Earth has your back. I guess they didn't. It happens. Like that jacket, though. Search and rescue officer. Despite a world in turmoil, first aid companies like yours can still fail. Not surprising. Especially after the public-private AID response was created to take over. Luckily, they are looking for capable staff and sponsored your first-class flight to a job interview in Jericho City. Interesting. I must have forgot about that. Creo Certified Heavy Operator. Being a human forklift has its limits in terms of career opportunities, and after losing all of your savings and 3 lawsuits against the company, you've finally been granted a Creo paid first class flight to begin your new life. A new job will be waiting for you, and you fought hard to get it. I'll be going back to this one. You alright, little buddy? What was that? Don't chew on yourself, dude. You have no reason to. You got a bath yesterday. There was only one way to break the vicious cycle that had become your life. Spending all the money you set aside over the years for this one ticket to bring you to the other end of the world where you hope that the grass is greener, or at least that there will be grass at all. Former arms smuggler. Yeah, I can see that. And a corporate middle manager. Society might change, but somebody always needs to run the numbers and keep the board happy. Jobs are rare, so once again you didn't dare to complain even after you were relocated to Jericho City from the other end of the world without much more than a day's notice. At least it's a first class flight. Creo certified field technician. Repairing robots day in, day out, ensured a safe job and as a hardware and software expert. That is until an advanced AI protocol made your position redundant. Luckily for you, Creo sponsored a first-class flight to Jericho to help help a loyal ex-worker find a new assignment. Wonder if he's supposed to be from the actual Creo facility from the first game, or if he's just outright Creo. Period. Okay. Right. Okay. All right. Time to bear witness to these nightmares. Never mind. You alright, buddy? Let's see if we can match up my actual hair colors here. That's close-ish. Hair is usually as bright as this, but more white, gray-ish, I guess you could say, whichever fits. So let's stick with it. Nothing wrong with a beard, but the choices based on what it is I don't have access to that's just wild and untamable trash. Well, damn, I'm only 34. The god pigeon says he would like for you to come sit down at the table. It was kind of the closest to my cheek structure, kind of. Yep, fullness. What, as in, oh shit. Okay. Understood. All right then. Yeah, no, it ain't like that now. Slow your roll. You have more of a narrow profile. Oh, sorry about that, folks. That is the closest. That is the closest. more thick like this, but shaped like that. Let's stick with that then. Ah, okay. Hmm. Damn. There it is. Closest. Mm. Mm. Actually, the initial set is closest. Damn, if that ain't an elevation. Nah. They got some nice size ears, but yeah, no, not not like that. I would get stuck on the damn ears. All I see when I look at them at the bottom of those pants is that old, what was it, that old 80s dance or something. She's a maniac, maniac. I can't do it. I can't do it. That looked like something from Creole off rip. Actually, huh. I wonder if that's based on my profession. That might actually be my Creole jacket. Since it does say CT, as in Creole technician. But nah, let's get it.
Medical report TS1. Our new patient has been in a semi-delirious state for weeks. The subject seems to be reliving traumatic memories of Flight 221. A girl. And some sort of anomaly.
It's not over.
But this can't be true. There was only one survivor in the crash.
Look out! It's gonna kill you!
Only one survivor, you say? Interesting. Now, once again, folks, I have played this quite up a ways. Haven't actually finished it anywhere near. At least I don't think anywhere near. But I had gotten quite a ways in. This game is much smoother. Much smoother. Prettier too. But they had also gotten a better opportunity to, like, you know what I'm saying, dip their toe. Memory serves, Deck 13 was always a pretty.
We've located a major security breach. All prisoners stay in their cells. Robotic guards have been deployed.
Memory serves, Deck 13 was always a pretty small or a group. I wouldn't be surprised if after the first Surge game they actually got a pretty big jump. Huh. What? It is. Why? Interesting. Alright. Yep, and they have me using these defibrillators. And no, I am not an inversion troll. I don't know what's wrong with people. I can't do it. My brain don't function like that. I know they say you invert it and you move the camera stick forward as if you're looking down, as if it was your neck. I'm completely with that if I'm flying. Beyond that, nope. Can't dodge right now. Can't sprint. No sprinting attacks though. It makes sense. All I do is grind across the ground. Funnily enough though, the fact that they start you out with this weapon, I actually do like it. It gives you the opportunity to use a weapon you didn't, a style you might never have used before, which I've never used to do a twin rig. Yeah, never been the twin rig style kind of person. One thing you'll notice though, it doesn't actually show right now. They got rid of weapon proficiencies in this game, so you can use any weapon for any skill level. If memory serves, the proficiencies gave you less stamina consumption and more damage.
Medical report number TS2. The patient you brought me some weeks ago is still in coma. Cannot determine if he's infected. Sirs, I am just level 1 doctor in a police detention facility. But I do not recommend transport, not yet.
I also forgot to mention I never did play the DLCs for this. By the time I had got the game, they weren't out yet. I had probably got the game maybe a week or so after it dropped. Huh. Alright. Damn. Hold on. This particular image is like, it's all dark for me. I'm kind of fine-ish. But I don't know about you folks. Ah, yes. It might actually be a thing where it was in-game. Can't alter the quality. It may have been a thing where I could alter the quality from the main menu in the first game. That's crazy. That is dark as hell. Oh wait, yeah, I definitely need to get rid of that. And that. Damn. There's no way to brighten the day. That's a shame. That might actually have been too much gamma. Yeah, it was. Shit. Oh, hell. Okay, hold up. Oh, shit. Blocking didn't work. Right. You can block and move now. The innovations.
Let's see what you got. Pick dry. There's nothing left.
Yep. Nothing left. Okay.
Get lost, scumbag!
They do that kind of stuff in this one. Combat actions consume stamina. Without stamina, you can neither attack nor perform defensive moves. And in this one, if memory serves, blocking does... Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it does get rid of your stamina, but it doesn't. What you saw a second ago, though, there is a parry system now. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I love the parry system. Oh, I know I'm too weak.
Fresh meat!
Right stick, or yeah, right stick for targeting and left trigger for switching.
Fresh meat!
Hey, buddy. It's interesting, but you actually will attack their the zone that you have highlighted a lot more in this one. So you're much less likely to end up targeting the wrong thing. They also added a few more weapon types.
You! Please, you gotta let me out. I'm not a criminal. Just an average Joe.
And yes, this is Benjamin Burke from the first game. The dude we kept hearing all throughout Central Production. Aha! Too weak.
Don't leave me to rot in here, okay? I'm scared shitless.
I actually wanted to try and talk to him. Oh, well, right. They won't let you just yet. I need some things and some stuff. You won't have to worry about the rest of the game, though. It's not this dark, but this zone is intentionally dark.
Latest way to the maximum security ward. Dozens of prisoners have escaped from their cells. It's a massacre out here. Maintain law and order at all costs. Failure is not an option.
Crazy as hell. I'm running around with a couple defibrillators, beating people to death with them. High life. AED systems. We should all be so blessed. Security breach. Unidentified entity observed. No doubt. We saw it too. It looked like a dinosaur.
Please get me out. You can open the door with a ring.
Oh, okay. Just open that door back. So it created a shortcut, so if I die, I don't have to do everything I did. I could just come through that door. Forgot about that. I'm like, what was the point of it, especially with this door?
Think you can mess with me? Till you're dead. It's like those damn cops.
Attack your enemy's unarmored head. Based on the swing direction of your attack, you might not always hit the body parts you're currently targeting. But as I said, it is much more efficient in this one. Ugh. Oh shit. Is there? No, there is not. Alright then. You didn't want these hands. Won't be able to crack that. Oh yeah, not yet. Not yet, my friend. I'm not able to do that just yet. You making noises at me ain't gonna do any good.
You are now eligible to redeem your customized MG Exo Rig Mark 12. Surgery is a thing of the past. The new MG is faster, more powerful, and sleeker than ever. Once you strap it on, it'll meld with your molecules in a flash. The metamorphosis is so seamless, you'll neither know nor care which functions are still performed by your own body. Let MG take control of your nervous system and take back control of your life.
If ever there was a line that would cause you to sweat the balls, you quite literally have the potential to lose right now.
Officer Johnson. Rig installation in progress.
All right. Use tech scrap to level up and get module points for distribution among the following stats. More health lets you survive more hits. More stamina lets you perform more actions before it has to regenerate. And each battery lets you either cut limbs from enemies or use injection implants. Higher battery efficiency makes injection stronger, e.g. you get more health back per injection shot. You can switch to the gear UI directly from here using the menu or back button, or select as we used to call it in them olden days. So yeah, now you actually get permanent increases to your stats as you level up. It's pretty cool too. Works out quite well. And that whole thing about the energy, yeah, that's exactly how it is. You add points and its efficiency will make the injectables and whatnot that you have more effective. On top of the fact that you can actually upgrade your injectables now. So, all right. Stamina, you will want to put points toward, but not as much as you'd like. And I'm trying to remember where, but there are soft caps, as you'd expect. There are soft caps. And then we get to the gear UI. No longer connected to a power source, these defibrillator pads still make decent improvised punching weapons. Yeah, it is twin rigged. Their high conductivity metal surfaces protect the hands and allow the wielder to deliver painful blows. Like that, it actually tells you the stamina consumption rate now. Forgot that. Implants are special items that can be put into the corresponding implant slots of your rig. Each implant consumes a portion of your total core power and grants special effects or new abilities. Injectable implants may also be upgraded using material gathered from defeated enemies, typically by cutting off helmets. You will want to mainly go for helmets because they'll also have implants themselves, as I stated, I think, in one of the episodes in the last game. Upgrading implants increases the number of pre-charges that can be stored and may even unlock some pre-charges that can be applied when visiting the med bay. So yeah, you can actually get extra charges stored now. You can actually store heals, and you can store, or you can actually pick up an extra heal once you upgrade certain things at the med bay. Implants can be equipped and unequipped at any time in the field. You don't need to visit a med bay to do so. Yeah, they got rid of that whole hardwired med bay thing, which is not surprising considering that your rig is just sort of absorbed by you. Not going to even mention the whole concept of the nanites with that thing. Start out with the Omni Health Observer. Displays the health and stability bars of the locked enemy, and Medivoltaic injection. And instead of getting the consumable heal that we had in the last game, we actually get the energy heal now as the main heal. Dr. Gene Barrett, one of Creo's leading research scientists, discovered that by mimicking intracellular electrical activity, a spontaneous healing process can be triggered in epithelial and muscular tissues. Only a short time later, mass production of the earliest medivoltaic circuits had begun. I didn't know he came up with that. I'm not entirely surprised either. I mean, it's not like I was stating here that he was a horrible horribly skilled scientist or something. He wasn't. He was very good at what he did. If he wasn't good, he wouldn't have been able to create Utopia. Okay. Had to register the data. Okay, yeah, and see here we actually get like logs and objectives and whatnot. That's actually a good little thing. You woke from a coma in a high security detention center. Some creature broke into the facility and caused a riot. This is your chance. Get out of there while there's still time. And then there's this one. Save Benjamin Burke from his prison cell at the JCPD. I wonder where my brain was going at when I was going to say ICPD. Alright. Target lock. Select right arm. Build up energy with the text and cut. Consuming 1 battery.
Have a nice day, officer.
Here's one of the new weapon styles they added. Spears. Personal favorite. I don't think she was ready for that. I forgot about how them defibrillator shots be getting thrown. You say douche, douche. And now we got a whole new weapon. Now, if memory serves, let me see.
The lockdown has lasted for almost 2 months now. Communication with the outside world has been cut off for almost as long. So, to mitigate the spread of a lethal nanite plague known as defrag,
Can't remember how to do it.
have been working around the clock to evacuate
There used to be this, there it is.
a state-of-the-art
So long as you got stamina, you got a constant attack. Right trigger, right bumper. Okay. Not yet.
stay inside.
Oh shit.
This is the emergency broadcast system. Jericho City is under siege. As you know, nanites of unknown origin have descended all over town. The lockdown has lasted for almost 2 months now. Communication with the outside world has been cut off for almost as long. So, to mitigate the spread of a lethal nanite plague known as defrag, government forces have been working around the clock to evacuate one district after another. A state-of-the-art containment wall has been erected to quarantine the area at the center of the outbreak. Stay vigilant. Stay strong. But most importantly, stay inside.
Well, he's no Don Hackett. But I hear you, man. I actually like that name. Ezra Shields. Strong name.
Nanites of unknown origin have descended all over town.
Strong enough now, are we?
For almost 2 months now.
Yeah.
Communication with the outside world has been cut off.
Use the first aid station to refresh health and gain 1 injectable pre-charge if your health is full.
Nanite plague known as defrag.
Why not?
Government forces have been working around the clock to evacuate.
And there now you see is that recharge. Oh yes. I forgot about that.
Has been erected to quarantine the area at the center of the outbreak. Stay vigilant. Stay strong. But most importantly,
I'll show you at the next one. Yep. Whole new style. The Equalizer. Heavy duty. The product of an unhealthy obsession with revenge. This blunt weapon reflects its creator's single-minded purpose. The heavy pneumatic strut of this that forms its core must have been assembled from a great deal of repurposed scrap. Really? You find that here? Reason why it's kind of surprising the first time through this game, it had been like a few months since I had played the Surge 1. So I wasn't even thinking about the fact that that's Joe's weapon from her killing Hobbs and everybody else. Oh yeah, I was looking for this stuff. Personal key card of Officer Johnson. Unauthorized use will be prosecuted. If found, please return to main desk. A key card issued to the detention center's medical staff. Unauthorized use will be prosecuted. If found, please return to the main desk. Then we've got our audio files that we've collected. Back to quests.
Thank God you're back. Please tell me you found a rig. Shit.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I was beginning to lose hope. I'd love to repay you, but as you might guess, I'm a bit broke right now. I hope I'll see you again. Benberg never leaves a debt unpaid.
Now, I do like this. I can't attack, so I don't have to worry about wounding somebody, but I don't know if I can be wounded.
I heard there's an evacuation camp in the city. Gateway Bravo or something. Gonna try my luck there. I always wanted to be a search and rescue guy. Maybe we'll see each other around.
Wonder if it would have mattered if I chose search and rescue right at the beginning, right for this.
You heard about Creo, right? Well, I was there. Damn government dudes came. Thought I was finally safe, but they wouldn't let me go. Even after I told them all about what happened.
That's because you were a witness.
Something like a power surge went through the whole system. Melted circuits and brains alike. And the whole damn factory tore itself apart. I lost my whole team in there. Even Smithy. But this time, I swear I'll keep people safe.
A surge, you say?
No, damn it, I'm not okay. Haven't been okay in weeks. People are killing each other for scraps out there. It's complete anarchy. I can only pray we make it out in one piece. But even if we do, I have no idea what's waiting for us.
I was more asking if you're gonna be all right from here, but yeah. Let's see if it's. Yep. So he holds that.
I'll be there.
Benjamin's key card. From here, you can equip weapons and gear. Weapons can be marked as favorite, enabling you to switch between them using the up button on the D-pad. Gear can be equipped if enough core power is available. Each gear set has 2 bonuses that activate based on the number of equipped pieces. Yeah, they added set bonuses in this one, and I actually like that. You don't need to adhere to them, but I do like that. Find the evacuation camp, Gateway Bravo, to catch up with Benjamin. Okay. Kind of want it into your cell, man. I want to see what's on that wall. Good. Got the key card to get in here. Oh, well, there it is. I was able to show you right there. They made it to where now you don't have to hold the button to pick up items or activate things. You just tap. The incomplete armature of an INF Labs Vecni unit. This chunk of sturdy alloy can still be used for basic self-defense. So needless to say, we're kind of getting a nice chunk of stuff to give us the opportunity to diversify our capabilities or our playstyle, depending on what it is we want to do. A key card Benjamin Burke stashed away opens one of the lockers in the police armory.
Stay inside.
But since this is the case, go ahead and deal with these fellers down here. I know I have no rig to hit lights. Okay. And as you saw, you store the energy by hitting the button. Is it by hitting the button or holding the button? Can't remember. Either way though, 2 maximum charges for now. Doesn't take any core power. Good. and it doesn't get any extra charges at medbay, but it does heal me up to 84 points. Woo. That is not right. And yeah, this is what we have now. These are from other players. So now we have this whole thing. We're being invaded from time to time. Remember, serves we can be invaded. Oh, okay. Right, and I can't store another one. Too bad. That's alright. %94 of infected detainees evacuated. Right. Nanites in the air. I wonder where those came from.
Hey, it's me. Yeah. The number gave it away. I heard they offered you the job. Sorry. I wanted to tell you at the right time. The right time? Open your eyes, Garcia. There's never gonna be a right time. Not anymore. It's not gonna change anything between... I know, that's not what this is about, okay? Just take care, okay? This thing is dangerous. I'm sorry. So am I. We'll talk, okay?
There's two things. Well, for one, setting aside my personal thought process about things like that, hopefully those folks are alright. Second, didn't go over the details. In quarantine Jericho City, there is often a need to improvise weaponry, and ideal materials are not always available. This spear is made out of salvaged metals and plastics, but this doesn't matter so much when it pierces an enemy with its sharp silicone spear tip. I remember this spear quite well, because when I got it, I used it for damn near most of the time I was playing the game. And yes, you can now look at what it would look like in your inventory. Mark 10, a demon. Whew. That also goes for gear as well, if memory serves. But I'm kind of naked. I don't have anything right now. So,
Quarantine the area at the center of the outbreak.
no.
Stay vigilant.
Trying to remember. Oh no, never mind. I do remember. Police grade exo rig fitting station. And then they have this one. I don't know if this is a new game plus thing or if it's supposed to be a co-op element. Okay. Now, is that? Yes, it is. Go ahead and equip that. It's based on the parry system. Displays the direction in which you can directionally block and come in attacks. Still functions. Eventually, I'll probably get rid of it if I actually think about it. But basically, what it'll do is it'll visually you can tell, but it'll give you that prompt. Once you hit it, well, magic happens. Thing is, you gotta want to be careful with that system because you can inadvertently target the wrong part because of that.
Are you basic maneuvers? Take you basic maneuvers! Shit!
Kind of walked up on some of this evidence, and that's why you see things are blue. It's like I'm getting hit with like a nanite sort of thing. But then I was able to hear that girl's voice, so wouldn't surprise me. Okay. Okay. Dismantled aircraft service robot. Is that what all this is? Ah, I love this style. I hate that there's no way to brighten this. It irks me so bad. It really does. Oh. Ugh. What the f— I didn't say use it, I said store it. Okay, that's something I'm gonna have to get back used to. As the memory serves, you can hit it to store it if your health is fine, but if not, you want to hold it to store it. Otherwise, you'll end up using it. Piles of metal scrap can be consumed from within your inventory to instantly provide you with new tech scrap. You will not lose these when dying. Meaning the hard scrap that you haven't consumed yet, you won't lose that. Right. That canister. Alright. Find shortcuts back to the mid bay to recover and craft new gear. That's the way forward, and that's the way to the mid bay. Metal scrap, cool.
Attention all prisoners. This facility is under attack. Your safety cannot be guaranteed. Cease rioting unless you want to face severe consequences.
There is a level of stupidity. Like, honestly. If you're attacking the place that you're, I mean, don't misunderstand me. You're in prison, right? But, like, bruh, that thing will kill y'all. And you can see now you can also do this here in the upper right-hand corner, or somewhat upper right-hand corner. You can dismantle all of your metal scrap instantly instead of having to go through and do it one by one. You can do it instantly, and I am all for that. 112 to the energy. I wonder if that up to my healing yet. 89, yep.
Most importantly, stay inside.
Huh? It's gonna take getting used to not have to hold the button. Oh shit. It already shut the door. I could hold the right stick to sprint. I mean A to sprint, but I could just click the left trigger. Or left stick. Left trigger. Automatically consume a battery to pre-charge the currently selected injectable implant before it would run out. That's actually not a bad choice, unnecessary, but it's one of those you can forget it kind of things. It makes you feel better.
You're gonna regret this.
All right, here we go. Oh shit! Gotta get back used to this. Yep. Yep. Right, can't block that. Look. Seeing him pull stuff I've never seen him pull. Oh. Whoa. Yeah, okay. What was that? And there we go.
Owner killed in action. Assigning drone to nearby police exo rig.
Thank you. See, now they actually let you see what gear is going to do for you. And what, well, not entirely, but what it actually will give you set bonus wise, as well as the lore. Anyone who lays eyes on an AID officer in Nightfall gear will hesitate because everything about this gear says don't mess with me. Typically only senior NCOs use this gear as standard equipment, but it prepares any officer deployed to a combat scenario to be ready for the worst. Partial set bonus is increasing drone damage when it's close to its target, and when a battery is refilled, restore a small amount of health. It's not bad. Then, of course, we've got this Omni Cells. It's ammo for the drones. The drones actually take ammo now, but that's because you could sort of multi-fire them. That's what he was doing to me during the fight. Then we've, of course, got our piles of tech scrap. Our drone. Right, the search and rescue drone. I forgot about that. Fires a fast beam of focused energy with the R1 diode. Oh, well. Last pistol. That's a hell of a name. But that's what he was shooting at us. This one transports you back to safety, but consumes all tech scrap. It's basically, we were playing Dark Souls, that would be the Dark Soul. Dead ass. Dark Soul? No. Dark Sign. Yeah, there it is. MG Jackknife Pro. A heavier duty version of the MG Jackknife. In the Pro model, MG has included overpressured pneumatics and a deflective case shell. It is especially suited to close quarters combat with rig-equipped enemy combatants. Yeah, I've noticed. Not my style, though, once again. And now I've got me a little drone, buddy. But now you also don't supply the drone with energy. It's, as I said, Omni Cells. I'm trying to remember if you level it up, though. Right, that's where it killed him. Gateway Bravo has been evacuated. Alright. Not yet, huh?
Excuse me, can I get my toy, please? Oh, right, sorry. I'm Athena Gutenberg.
Alright. Nice to meet you, Athena.
Can you hear me? Go to Fort Nixon, behind the plane.
Once again, there's that voice. You can't get the mysterious girl from those visions out of your mind. Whatever your destiny holds, she seems to be the key to everything. Find out what happened to Athena, the key of survival. The key to survival, rather. This adorable toy belongs to the girl you met on the plane. She may still be looking for it. Girl's toy, quest item. Wonder if that actually matters. Like matters. And then we have these. If it wasn't so dark, it would be easier to show, but these are where you pick up ammo constantly. And memory serves, there is no limit to the amount of ammo you can get. Omnicells represent the ammunition for most of your drone modules. You can only carry a limited amount of these at a time. Omnicells picked up when this limit is reached will be automatically banked at the med bay and used to refill your drone upon visit. Don't have the energy or health needs to store. Yeah, see, here's how they look. Toggle drone, fire drone. Yes, sir. Now this is energy. Over the course of the game, you'll actually see solid energy dropped. Right, I just now remembered. Sometimes you'll come across energy out in the field, and what it is because players have died, so they'll drop energy that you can pick up, and vice versa. That's not this instance, but yes. Now that was pointless to pick up, only because, I mean, I'm completely full. Now it's not gonna matter though. There's nothing around here to fight. If I come back, if memory serves, the energy will be refilled, but even if it did, it wouldn't matter.
Hello?
Right
Can you
now,
hear me?
anyway.
My name is Brother Truman. I'm waiting outside. Take care of those guys, and I'll turn on the lift. Well done. The lift should work again.
Makes me wish I'd have did that beforehand. Instead of picking up the ammo, do that and then pick up the ammo. Walk into magnetic lifts to traverse vertical spaces. Yep, that's the new exo lift. And yes, they do need to be activated from multiple sides, depending on what it is. Alright. Traverse through our first area, and we can come back to this zone. There will be uses for it and a need for it from time to time. Though I can't remember how important of a need.
Ah, you took the lift after all. At last, we meet in the flesh.
All right, the loot scan. I actually like that thing. Yeah. I'll let all of this finish before I progress. Are we good, game? Is there nothing else? You sure? Nothing else. We're cool? Cool.
There's a fire burning in your eyes, Acolyte. I haven't seen anything like it in a long time. The city is dying.
I want your
The
weapon.
court is our last safe haven. Join my brethren and take back control. It's now or never.
I want your weapon. I just woke up from a
I
coma.
can see your confusion. You must have been locked away for a long time. You'll be in for a rude awakening. The world has changed in a heartbeat. I'd explain more, but it's best to witness the new order with your own eyes.
So why did you
I
help
belong
me?
to the Children of the Spark, a small but growing church dedicated to a great cause. We're always on the lookout for recruits like yourself. Someone willing to get their hands dirty for the greater good. Journey forth and find the court, where our prophet, Brother Eli, will welcome you with open arms. See that giant octopus? Right under its tentacles, you'll find safe shelter.
All right.
You You must have been
What
in
happened
there
to the
for a very
city?
long time indeed. You'll see the awful truth soon enough. Anarchy reigns supreme on our streets. People fear the new dawn that's upon us. The government built a wall around us to hold back the inevitable. They reject the change that comes with the nanite swarm. This plague is not what it seems. Humanity is ascending. We are the progenitors of a new race.
See, folks like y'all give religious people bad names. And most people are rarely willing to separate the two.
You're staring at Jericho City, Acolyte. At least what's left of it.
Well, all right
Brother
then.
Eli will reveal your destiny.
Well, let's get to that octopus. Oh, pretty. So that's where the nanites came from, huh? That is creepy as hell. I really hope you see Barrett in this game. I really do. I'd love to see Gene Barrett have a conversation if he's.
Maybe I can help.
Well, if that ain't an interesting
Didn't
voice.
strike first, huh? Wise choice. Although these days I wouldn't blame you. There aren't a lot of good people around Jericho these days. Can't help but wonder whose side you're on. Think I'm joking? These streets are filled with scum. So what side are you on?
All right.
You're one of the dead guys.
One of the
soon
good
if you don't
guys.
Upgrade your pitiful equipment. Trust me, I know my stuff. Beats me.
What's your
Should've been
name?
Smart enough to leave when
Or
there was
what-
still time, but
what
I
are you
got
doing here, rather?
inconvenienced. Helping people is kind of what I do. Besides, I still have some unfinished business here. Let's leave it at that.
Fuckers running around like Batman now. I can't blame it, honestly.
I might tell you one of these days, if you live long enough.
You're kind of mysterious, stranger.
Just like you then. Let's be glad we got out in time and keep it at that. I've been to a lot of hellholes lately, but this one wins hands down.
Upgrade.
Where have
How?
you been all your life? It's survival of the fittest out here. If you get in a fight, the winner takes all. See that med bay right next to me? This is where you take your spoils to craft and upgrade equipment. Maybe you should give it a try. Here, take these parts and give it a go.
Yeah, and he does you a solid. And that's how it always was. It's not just right now or because of the DLC. DLC has nothing to do with that. And yes, he did just do that. And yes, we will be doing that at some point too. Alright. Use these upgrade parts momentarily. There you are. Thank you kindly. Arm gear coils. Cool. Boy, it's risky just hopping in one of these things. You have to wonder if somebody ever sees you do it. Crafting. Schematics unlocked by cutting enemy limbs can be used to craft gear, consuming tech, scrap, and components. New gear is always constructed at Mark 1 and can subsequently be upgraded using higher level components to unlock its full potential. Higher level components can be broken down to lower levels components using a 1-to-2 ratio. So yeah, we can actually downgrade materials to make gear, which makes perfect sense, especially if, like, say you were playing the Surge and you didn't have any more of the lower level pieces, but because you were constantly coming across so many of those enemies, it was a good chance you would have so many lower level pieces. Could craft this arm, and of course it'll tell you what all it gives. -3 attack speed and +10 to impact. Not right now. And then we get to upgrading. Components gained by cutting the limbs of your enemies can be used for upgrades. Cut armored body parts to acquire components for crafting and upgrading gear. Cut arms wielding weapons to acquire components for upgrading weapons. Cut body parts of robotic enemies and heads of humanoid enemies to acquire components for upgrading implants, as well as unlocking new implants sometimes. Higher level components can be broken down to lower levels using a 1-to-2 ratio. Once again. And here we are showing that we can actually upgrade this medi-voltage injection, but we don't have the required materials. Such a shame. But we can upgrade the salvage Gauger. Gouger, rather. Gauger. That's hilarious. Alright. Use that tech scrap. Level up real quick. I chunk it into energy. Well, folks, that's going to be the end of episode 1 of The Surge 2. If you like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of my other playlists. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.